I hear you good. What's up, Slim Thuggery?
What's up, boss?
But how you feeling for real?
I'm feeling good, man. I feel like I'm recovered. I haven't had no symptoms in a while, so I feel like I'm recovered. I took a test Monday. At first, the test was a 24-hour test, but I guess because there's so many tests now, they haven't got the results back yet. So I'm waiting on the results.
Before I ask you, well, let me go there. How do you think you got it, Slim?
I
Because
have
I
no
know you take
idea.
so many trips. You go to so many places.
Right.
You got so many fans, so you touching people here. You have any idea?
I have no idea because, like you say, I did so much. This year was my year of every month I want to take a trip because I always be working so much and just miss stuff. So I say, man, every month I'm taking a trip. So I done been to like 3 different trips already, 3, maybe more than that. Then I went to All-Star, Super Bowl, rodeo, all that. So it's like, and then just daily interactions with the fans and with people. That's constant. So it's like, no telling, bro.
So what made you get checked? Because you said you wasn't really feeling sick at first, were you?
I had symptoms. I had a fever. Well, really, I was already aware of what coronavirus was doing, and I was already scared and kind of self-quarantining already before I even had it. So after that, I felt the symptoms that they say you have when you have it. So I started feeling the fever. I had shortness of breath. I had a slight headache. So I had a Z-Pack I bought when I was in Mexico last month or whatever, a month ago, 2 months ago, whatever it was. And I immediately started taking that, you know what I'm saying? So then I went to the doctor and he gave me a Z-Pack too. And also I was doing the healthy stuff that people were saying do. Inhale the orange pills and, the oregano oils, black seed oils, all the different stuff like that. I was doing everything, man. Anything people say try, I was trying it. So
yeah, I saw you. You had a whole grocery ensemble of spiritual
right.
herbal. You had everything. I almost went out there and bought like shit. If Slim got that, let me go and get all these shit too. Shit.
Right.
Almost went out there and started doing all like, well, let me follow what Slim's doing. Let me see if he's getting better. He said it's been excellent. I might have to consider it.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling way back to normal. I don't feel no symptoms no more. So I'm just really ready to get back to normal life.
Did the virus just have to run its course, or did they give you something in particular?
I don't know. We don't know if it was the medicine or if it had to run its course or if the stuff I bought worked, the different stuff. I don't know, honestly. That's what I'm saying, like, because I tried everything.
Right.
But at the end of the day, my symptoms went away fast in a matter of days. So I was feeling better in a matter of days.
Why do you think it is? When this first happened, everybody was thinking that Black people could not be affected by this whatsoever. And over the last few days, I know you've been seeing the news is saying that it's disproportionately affecting Black people now. I was just curious of your thoughts because this started off as, look, it ain't getting us, it ain't getting us. That was the big joke. And then the ball player got it. Then nobody took it serious. We took it serious, but then I'll be honest with you, I wasn't really taking it. I was serious about it, but I wasn't overly concerned. When you said you had it, I said, oh shit.
Right. It's real. That's at first a lot of people was just thinking, I guess, because there wasn't no Black people who had it.
Right.
Still kind of in China and shutting down Italy, and we still wasn't believing. I was doing a whole survey on Instagram, like when is people gonna start taking this serious? Because I seen so many people like not taking it serious. Even before, like I said, even before I had it, I was taking it serious. I don't know if it got something to do with us not caring. Because a lot of Black people stuck on this conspiracy. Man, it's the 5G towers. Everybody's out and about and doing whatever because they believe and I'm getting paid to talk about this or whatever. Like
what?
It's 100 different conspiracies going on right now. Instead of let me just stay home and avoid this and just listen to what I see on at least CNN. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's getting crazy, man. It's like. Now it's a Black people disease.
Well, I think really it's a health issue. And it seems that whatever the virus is, it attacks those that have some kind of conditions already where they might not be as healthy, they may not be taking care of themselves. And that's running a gamut from old to young, but it just seemed at first older folks were a little more susceptible. Then they started seeing younger folks and started seeing younger folks like yourself getting it. Then that's when it turned into an alarm. But it is good. I'm glad you finally getting the chance to speak out and say that I'm better. But even my kid, hey dad, how is Slim? I'm like, y'all follow Slim on Instagram, you know he's better. But I really wanted to just get the word out that it is you that you are better. But most importantly, Black people got to start saying we get affected by this too. I mean, look at what's happening in New Orleans, Atlanta. It's really affecting all of us. And I don't know why people are not really getting it. Now, you know, the best thing to do, and you say over and over, stay at home, stay at home, stay at home. I'm like, damn, if Slim can't get through to his fans, we ain't got a chance.
Exactly. I've been trying everything, man, you know, to get through to people. Like, you know, and people even challenging me, like saying, man, you getting paid for this. This is lies. I see in the comments when I'm talking to folks about this, you lying. I'm like, wow, who would lie about this? Like, what is my point of lying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. But at the end of the day, it's crazy, man. And it's crazy. I had did a research before I even had it saying, I wonder when do people take it serious? Like, is it gonna take them losing a homeboy? Is it gonna take one of them getting sick for them to take this serious? And a lot of the times I realize off of my little survey I've been doing, people ain't gonna never take it serious. They ain't gonna never take it serious until it hit them. And that's what I realized. And it's real. And that's crazy that it got to be.
Slim, that sounds world ending. You don't think that nobody's gonna ever listen? I mean, I get it. They were out there playing ball and they was out there doing all these other things.
I think majority of people just ain't gonna listen until it actually hit them, especially African Americans. On the cool, as I've been doing my study, a lot of Black people is not giving a damn until it happens to them. And that's just how real it is, because we are so used to going through stuff. Ain't nothing, we can handle everything. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we approach life on the cool. That's just our mind frame. But at the end of the day, you know, when you can avoid being sick or avoid, you know, catching it and spreading it or whatever, then that's the smartest thing to do. Like, you know, like it don't make sense, all the stuff people still approach me with handshakes, like trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, we ain't doing that. No. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's real like that. People still ain't taking it serious.
So what have you been doing to keep yourself busy? Because it seems like, you know, you still got an active, for a guy that's been quarantined, you still seem to be active on social media.
Man, I haven't been active as I usually be. I realize that, honestly. But I've been doing a whole lot of advocating for this, like letting people know what it is and what happened. You know, a lot of people been hitting me up about it. So I've been doing that. Outside of that, I've been just trying to do something in the daytime, not really leave, you know, even if it's drive around the neighborhood or something, you know, I ride my bike or something, you know what I'm saying, around the neighborhood, or just, you know, sit outside in the backyard. You know, I ain't really doing nothing where I'm putting, you know, I'm going in a public place or around people. I'm just kind of staying to my own little self.
Right.
And I get in here after the daytime over, try to get a little studio time in. I was chopping and screwing and DJing. I broke my little board. I had to order a new one. I got me a new one in, so I'm happy now.
What's this whole DJ Slim Thug anyway? You go through all the Sugar Daddy Slim.
Yeah, DJ Slim Thug has been around from day one, really, with Boss Hog Outlaw. I was chopping the CDs up way back then, like, you know, but on the low, but
we didn't know about that. Then you started doing the whole Instagram where you chopping up all night long. I'm like, what's going on?
I do it for.
DJs is out there getting mad at you too.
Nah, I ain't going nowhere. I'm at the house. See, the thing is, I've been doing this before quarantine though. I've been DJing.
Yeah, that's true.
On live way before quarantine. I'm just having fun. Really, I just like to slow music down and listen to it still in that way. So I just be really doing it for my own pleasure at the house. But people seem to, you know, get into it. They like to. Really, I'm cold with the playlist. I got the vibes on the playlist. That's what it is. That's what the people showing up for. They like the vibes on the playlist.
So your curation of the music is what sets you apart from everybody else.
I'm a musical genius, man. I know all the music. I got playlists for everything. Like, people think I just want to listen to rapping. Yeah, no, I'm way more seasoned than that, man. I listen to everything, all genres except country. That's the only genre I haven't really got into. Country.
Wait a minute. You live in Houston, Texas. You live in the South, and you know you ZZ Top. The whole they down the street, and you know this is you live in the country. You boss hog outlaws. That's
Right.
country, bro.
Exactly.
When you say boss hog,
Yeah.
if people do their research, that
I
says
need,
country. What do you?
I need somebody to put me on game with the country music. Only thing I know about is Tennessee whiskey, and I like that one. So yeah, I got to figure out the country music vibe.
Hey
Somebody
man,
got
don't say you don't know nothing about
I
country.
don't know, but I want to know though. Like I say, I like to, I like to dig and find, good music, no matter what genre it is. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised you haven't teamed up with more artists and done something on the country, collaboration. Because I see that happening a lot these days. I can't see how you have not done anything yet, to be honest with you.
I mean, we did something a long time ago. I been did stuff like that, just playing around. But a real artist now, I haven't
Yeah, that's what I'm
collaborated
saying.
with a real artist. But I'm not trying to be Lil Nas either. So it's like cliche right now. What I look like. Yeah.
So talk about your music, man. So how have you been doing that? Because I know you just released the project. I'm like, how's Slim releasing the project? You can't promote it. You can't go nowhere. But then, you definitely got, your following. So sure.
Yeah, I mean, really, I don't even care, bro. Like, I don't even chart chase at all. I don't even think like that. I just want to put out something for the people.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even look at the numbers, bro. I just I look at the checks, and I get one every month. So, I balance it out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, real life, I don't even look at that shit. Like, I just want to, in my head, I want to do like a project, a project every quarter. You know what I'm saying? If I can, but different kind of projects. Okay, last year I was Sugar Daddy Slim. That's a vibe for the ladies. So I'm
Right.
not doing the same thing. It's different. Then I did King of the North on some Swisher House, Boss Hog, early freestyle type of, shit. That's a different vibe. Now I got Thug Life, a real album with nothing but samples and just real personal about my real life. You know what I'm saying? Not about the cause, about like some real, real life shit. So it's like I just do it like that. I do it through different vibes. And it's fun. They keep me busy. I still get to live a good life off of it. So shit, I keep doing it. So, it's just by being consistent to me. Just how we used to drop the mixtapes every month. I just try to stay consistent with it.
How you come up with the concepts that you do, Slim? Like you said, this one right here, more samples, and you talking about your life. Do you plot it out for the whole year, or is it just like this is what I'm gonna do this time? How much thought is going into the preparation of all the music that you do?
Sometimes it's pre-thought out. Sometimes it's vibed out. Sometimes it's doing a song and then like figuring it out as I go along. You know what I'm saying? I really just try to stay working, and then through that I figure it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I guess I felt like I probably did a couple of songs with samples, and then I was like, you know what, man, I want to make this all samples. Yeah, I did do that. First I had Thug Life with a couple more people on there, you know what I'm saying? Like different artists, like I had a Chose song I did, but I took all those songs off and put only samples on here just because I wanted a sample vibe. I come up with, let me just do a project with nothing but old samples, you know what I'm saying, and just talk about my life and name it Thug Life. It was Thugger Life, you know what I'm saying? I changed the Thug Life because it didn't line up right with the artwork, but end of the day, like it's just go with the flow, man. Like I just stay consistent, stay working, and then figure it out as I go.
So Slim, people always ask these kind of tired questions. I'm gonna go ahead and ask it anyway. Next 5 years, what's the Slim Thug long-term plan?
Man, Slim Thug just gonna stay doing what Slim Thug do, like working, man. Whether it's building houses, I'm gonna keep making music until I ain't making no money. You know what I'm saying? When I stop making money, then I'll stop making music. But long as this shit keep playing my bills and let me keep buying all these cars, I'm gonna keep rapping. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not rapping for the kids. I'm rapping for the whoever my age, my fans that grew up with me. I'm giving them something from a older standpoint, and then giving them motivation and talking about how to come up and different stuff like that. Try to give them some game, and then have fun, entertain. Hopefully, it turn into other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's gonna be in the next few years. I feel like I'm gonna start doing a little more outside of just rapping.
Slim, you know what? Your style, you've been very consistent too. You can listen to like the stuff when you were 17, 18, 19. you've had a very consistent sound. Not many artists are able to be so consistent and people still buy into that consistency. You know, a lot of times the new thing come around, they got dance songs and all this. You've never, ever, ever stepped outside of what you portray. I mean, you can say that the Slim Thug, you know, what you were doing for the ladies was, but it's still for us, for me,
Yeah.
it still was Slim Thug. Yeah, it wasn't
Right.
like
Yeah.
so far away that I'm like, what is he doing? It was like, yeah, we all think Slim is a Mac. He's always around the ladies. This seems to be right in line with where, you know, Slim is right now.
I think that I ain't trying to chase that big crowd, so I can just focus on the smaller crowd.
Mm.
And you know what I'm saying? With that, I can stay who I am. I ain't, you know, like I say, that's part of the reason I think people still stick with me because I didn't switch up. I ain't chasing that new sound. I ain't trying to rap on the kids' beats and compete with the kids or sound like the kids. I'm still gonna be Slim Thug. Whether I was rapping, I was Slim Thug at 17 and this Slim Thug at 39. You know, it's just you live in life and different new experiences. And you know, as you get older, you learn more. You think different and all that. You know, so I just rap about it. You know what
But
I'm
that's
saying?
not to say that you won't work with the kids, because I've seen you do songs with, you know.
Oh yeah, nah, I definitely can relate to the kids. I love the kids also. Like same way as I say I listen to different genres, I'm up on all the youngsters. I look forward to the youngsters and I love a lot of the youngsters' music, even the dance music, you know. Lil Uzi Vert, he put on purses and shit. I still love his music. I think that's weird, but I still love his music, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with the Young Thug guy. I love his music. You know, I love everybody's music, you know. A lot of the young guys, even though if I don't agree with everything they do, I might troll them in my music, like, because we come from a different thing or something, but it's still love, you know, I still love everybody.
What upcoming artists in Houston you feeling right now? You got a favorite?
Man, right now, who I think is the youngest Cole. It's kind of the same guys, you know, I still believe in a lot of the same guys,
Mm-hmm.
but Lil Jeremy is definitely on the rise. He been around though. He been around for a
Right.
minute doing this thing. Who else? I know I'm gonna forget somebody and be pissed. Young Al, I still think Young Al is the truth. Me and him got a bad one together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I still love the South Twins. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, Propane, everybody like D-Lo. I still love the same guys. GT Garza, like, you know, so I don't know. Like, I don't really know no new young dudes. I gotta figure it out. It's young Chad. He got a song called Locked In. I love that. That's on my playlist.
Yeah.
It's a lot of guys, man. You know, I just like I say.
Have you checked out Tisa and Deji and all them kids?
Who?
Tisa Korean, Deji.
Tisa? Nah, I haven't heard that.
Oh,
What
get on
they do?
Tisa, man. Tisa doing it, man. Right here. He did the song with Wiz Khalifa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, oh, that's the dude. He did the dance record.
Well, Deji did the he did the dance.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He started the Whoa.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Deji does.
Yeah. I heard him. I heard my bad. I heard him. Yeah. I know he doing big things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't know. You know, like I knew what he did. I just ain't know his name right off
It's
that.
all good. But Slim, you know I appreciate you, man. As always, I just really want people to get a recap because I had people calling me like, just follow Slim on Instagram. He gonna tell you what he doing. He gonna show you when he out there with the ladies on a boat. He gonna show you when he went from upstairs in this room to outside on the lavish pool set. He gonna show you if he has incredible water in his phone.
Instagram to me, like, this the thing about me. I ain't never really been private. I'm like Lil Bow Wow. I've been rapping since I was a kid, so I never got to have privacy so much. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't care about people knowing my business because I got self-confidence. When you're independent and do it on your own, you got self-confidence, so you don't really care what people say. But at the end of the day, man, Instagram is my journal. Like I'm not erasing my journey. You know, I'm gonna post it and let people see my journal. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at Instagram. As it's like a big old photo book. I can always go back and reflect on whatever it was, a show, a trip, or whatever it may be. You know, so people can say what they want to say. They say I'm wild or whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm living life. When it's time for me to settle down and do that part of life, I'm gonna do that too. So they'll be able to see that part too.
Any regrets?
Nah, I don't really have no regrets, man. I'm so thankful to be where I'm at, bro. I'm from the hood, man. Like for real. Like to be sitting right here and where I'm at, man, I'm so thankful. I post prayers every day to show that I'm grateful and I ain't ashamed that, I know God bless him. So, like I feel safe and I feel good, man. So I don't really be tripping, bro. Like I said, I repent every week and I'm brand new. So it's cool.
Slim, you've always been the same with me from when you was a teenager to being a grown ass man. You've never changed. If I met you, you've always been there. We've only talked the funny thing is to know you all these years and we've never get on the phone. You don't get on the phone. Hey, Slim, what's going on? Nothing. What you doing? But it's funny when you know somebody for so long and you've watched them grow up, but there's kind of like this weird distance between y'all. But whenever you need them, and then you
be doing that a lot. I got communication problems, bro. I don't talk on the phone.
Well, that's just not on you. That's not just on you. That's on me too. I don't call nobody. Shoot, y'all know we act like brothers. I ain't talked to him in 2 weeks.
I love everybody, but I just don't call nobody on the cool.
Nah, me neither.
People got shit to do. They don't got time to be smile talking.
But you know what? And that's just my point, though. But you are genuine. You've been the same way. Yes, you've matured as a man, but you've never changed. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's a lot of people, they get to where you are, people change. Or people act, even with my situation, when I walked away from my situation, people can act different with you. Your reaction is still the same. And then you called me on one occasion about something I don't want to get into, but I thought.
I don't, because you know what? I don't do that. Hatta, I don't do that. I'm telling you on this, man, do the song, bro. If you go platinum, holler at me, but outside of that, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? You got the verse, do your thing, bro. Like, I don't even do all that. You're on the cool. Cause that's why.
No, but you've always been the same. I appreciate that. And I appreciate that song you did too. I told you the Cam's on it too, right?
Yeah, that's it. Put it out, man.
I got to put it out though. I keep talking. I ain't did nothing with it. Put it out there. I got everything in holding pattern, but I'm about to drop everything. But I just wanted to let you know I appreciate you. Watching this journey through the virus. I'm hoping, I hate that you got it, but I'm hoping that people, they see you with it, know you can beat it, but they are very careful because they say, like, if Slim can get it, anybody can. We need to be.
Yeah, I don't want to throw that out there and make people feel like that. I run 3 miles a day. I go to the gym for an hour after that and box. So that might have something to do with me being able to fight out. Don't be careless. You still don't want to get it, So they just need to stay home, at least for this. I know it's tough, but it ain't really that bad, man. I've been really enjoying a break. I never sit down, bro. So I've been happy.
I'm the same way. Slim, I appreciate it. We will break bread when all this is over with, man.
Let's get it, boss, man. Good talking to you, man.
Stay here, man. Tell your family I said hello and to take care of themselves and take care of yourself too, bro.
You too, bro. Be safe.
Hey, thanks.
All right.